So I've got my layout on the inside. Alright, so the first thing I'm doing is I'm lining up the ends of these timber sections. And I know that this building is 7 foot by 7 foot. Just measured it. And I marked that. And then I marked on this side to say, okay, I want to cut on this side. Now, if we would have went to 8 foot, we would have marked right there. And then I want to set back 1 5/8 inches, which if you notice, 1 5/8 inches, and I marked it. But I have a choice here, which end's gonna have something less than 2 foot. So what I did was I decided, hey, the front is gonna have more action than the back. Probably store stuff in the back. So I started on that end. On 2 foot center should be more than enough, especially with 23 seconds, which is close to 3/4. I marked my center and then went 3/4 both ways. Marked it, and then 24 5/8 inches to that, 24, which is 48 5/8 inches to that. Mark both sides. Now I have my layout, and that's what you do on a deck or anything else. You're going to find your center and then go 3/4 both sides from your edge. That way you have every 2 foot. Then you can come from the one where you've marked the sides of it and then do 2 foot, 4 foot, so on. That's how you want to do your layouts. Allow for yourself to, so that way your board will fall out on 2 foot increments. Alright, so again, 7 foot was the width and from both directions. So I got 7 foot. Now I don't want to cut that at just 7 foot. I have to have a 2-by on both sides. So I would go 1 5/8 inches, 1 5/8 inches, which would be 3 1/4 shorter than, which is 84 minus 3 1/4. 3 would be 81, and 1/4 would be 80 3/4. I don't have a speed square here, but you can use your speed square or framing square or any number of other squares, but I have a squared end. So I need to cut this side off. But it's 80 3/4 is what we're looking for, so we'll have 7 foot total width. Alright, so I've got my layout on the inside, the marks that we made on both those boards on the outside, and I'm putting screws, and I'm putting the wood, once we cut down to 80 3/4, I'm putting that up against, in between those lines where it goes, and then I'm putting 3 1/2 inch screws, 3-inch screws. And then we'll have the frame, we'll pick it up, put it on the 4x4s, fasten it to the 4x4s in the right place, and we'll show you that. Alright, so what we did is measure from the outside here to the outside of this 16 inches. So this is 7 foot by 7 foot. So what I did was go ahead and get an 8 foot so I can put a step for her in the front.